So let's log into Pornhub to find my favorite movies. I'm just kidding, you pervert, you crazy person. Of course not. Get out of here. Today I'll be talking about my favorite movies. I'm a filmmaking student, in case you don't know. Not that you care deeply, but we have nothing else to do. It's not like we're gonna go like to a party or like a rodeo or something, right? Right. Let's jump right into it. Hate saying that. So I've talked about Letterboxd multiple times. It's an app that kind of makes like movie playlists. I'm a little bit obsessed with it. No, this is not sponsored, but if I ever get the chance to be sponsored by them, they're probably gonna be like, you've talked about this, so we don't really need to pay you, do we? Sucks to be me. So I got a playlist called My All-Time Favorites. Woo! So obviously this list is not complete because there's like fucking a million movies. So first off, I need to talk about this movie. It's called Jennifer's Body. Oh my god, I love this movie. I actually watched the first time when I was 15 and I lost my shit.
You're killing people. No, I'm killing boys.
I lost it. There's something about Megan Fox, she's really scary in this movie, which, congratulations Megan, you made it. You're a good actress because you made me shit my pants. When I watched this movie for the first time at 15, I literally got traumatized. I went from thinking that Megan Fox was the most beautiful woman in the world to, if I see Megan Fox, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Again.
But I was obsessed with it at the same time. It talks about like girl struggles a lot, and there's someone that's sacred. She's also fucking scary in this movie. The storyline of this movie, mwah, 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 mwah. So many movies these days are just like, yeah, we're gonna fuck up the storyline half through the movie. Well, not Jennifer's Body. They have everything tied together like a perfect little, it's perfect. A pretty woman walking down the street. Yeah. Why do I love this movie? Don't get me wrong, this movie is problematic. It has a lot of However, Julia Roberts is just a fucking queen. She's good in a way that I want to be good. Do you like Julia Roberts too, neighbor? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know, I wonder if at the time people were like, oh, this guy, he's so fucking awesome. I don't care. He could have been any dad. Julia Roberts is the one that makes this movie happen. And the clothes are so cool. I love the 90s. Basic bitches around. So if anybody can identify, subscribe. We have Ratatouille. Me in the ass and call me Judy. Oh my god, Ratatouille is just so good. It's one of those movies where I watched as a kid. I don't even remember if I watched it in the movies. At first, I don't think I loved it like deeply right away. I was like, okay, this movie is kind of cool. It's a rat, he cooks. I kept rewatching after. Somehow I was just like, this movie is genius. And I love this fucking rat. And don't even dare call him Ratatouille. I see so many people call him Ratatouille.
Oh yeah, the Ratatouille rat.
Excuse me, his name is Remy. Can you please be a little bit more respectful? Like if there's something that triggers me, if you want to annoy me, call him Ratatouille. Breakfast at Tiffany's. This woman's on fire. Audrey Hepburn. You know what? If you think she's hyped up, whatever. See if I care. I love her. This movie is just so sweet and adorable. The outfits. And Audrey just makes everything so perfect, and it's just impossible not to fall in love with her. My dad always says that, which is kind of weird if you think about it, because like I don't want to know. And also, the cat is named Cat. There's nothing more me than that. Lady Bird. This movie, I gotta say, it's not like I'm gonna rewatch every single day. I think I watched it only once in my life, but I keep it in my all-time favorite list because I really like her personality. Even though she's like a little bit, you know, obnoxious and I feel like at the time that I watched, I was like looking for a little bit of an identity. Kind of going through an invisible cape moment where I wasn't really paying attention to myself. I was hiding a lot. And then when I watched Lady Bird, I was like, fuck yeah, call me Lady Bird. That's why it's here, but I guess I watched it once. Florida Project. I like to think that I dress a lot like I'm from Florida. I wear a lot of short shorts, and not that I like to think about that, but you know, it's usually how I'm like. This movie really fucked me up. Like I cried and I rewatched it many times. If you haven't watched it, Just go watch it because it's totally worth it. It just really makes you connect with that inner child of yours. I don't know why I said it like that. La La Land. A lot of people think it's overrated. I kindly disagree. If you ever lived in LA, or if you dream to live in LA, you know, you're gonna like this movie. First of all, Emma Stone is fucking great. So don't come for me saying, oh, this movie is overrated. Shut up. Fucking shut up. Shut up. Ryan Gosling. We don't need to justify Ryan Gosling. Like, I'm not a fan of Ryan We all know, girls and boys. We all know it. It connects with me because it's obviously in LA and it's about acting and I cannot not relate. And the first time I watched it, I wasn't in LA yet back then, so I was dreaming about it so much, and I believe it kind of helped me get to moving to LA eventually. And it's obviously related to Singing in the Rain, which is the next movie filled with references from Singing in the Rain, which is fucking awesome. Singing in the Rain has amazing musical numbers, and that's the bottom line. Like, a lot of people can't even get through the first scene, and I'm like, do you know what's good in life? Do you need some advice? Dark Knight. Obvious reasons, right? Heath Ledger, and I'm a little bit obsessed with villains. Harley Quinn, my shit. Joker, love him. And I don't know why. I always found the main characters a little bit like, you know, like I hate Superman. Superman is just like, chill out for a second, have a coffee, have a sip of a drink or something. Oh no, I have to defend everyone and be so morally correct. Nobody's like that, Superman. Take a seat. Oh, I want to rewatch these movies. We have The Wolf of Wall Street. It's the first movie with a lot of testosterone that I could handle. I usually don't like movies with a bunch of men like being, we're men, we're filled with testosterone, and we like, I usually don't like these movies, but The Wolf of Wall Street, Leo DiCaprio, my guy, you get it. Birdman, it's in here because of the complexity of the movie, the way it was filmed. Emma Stone is in it. We already respect that.
Double eagle.
But Drive with Mr. Who? Ryan Gosling. Drive is one of the action movies I can respect with all my heart because I don't really like action movies. Pew pew, pow pow, blah blah. I don't know who these people are. I don't give a shit if they're exploding cars. But this one has amazing action scenes. Next up we have A Star Is Born. I love that. I love that. I love that. I think it was the first movie I've ever watched in a movie theater in LA. Magical experience. Always loved Lady Gaga. Her voice is amazing. Bradley Cooper is the freaking best. And I love movies that mix, you know, filmmaking with music. I Tonya. Margot Robbie. This bitch. She's my all-time favorite. Excuse me, hi. Can you hear me? Hello? Margot Robbie in this movie. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Ice skating is actually one of the things that I wanted to try when I was a kid. Never did. I can barely skate. If you put me in an ice rink, I'd probably cry because I can't move. But you know, I see that and I'm like, that's so beautiful. In my next life, maybe I can try that. Because in this one, clearly, Room is a movie that fucks with me. But it's so simple and it's real, and that's what, you know, I love about it. I got emotional, sorry. American Beauty, fucking masterpiece of filmmaking in my opinion. Didn't expect the ending. I love movies that I cannot expect the ending because that's really rare. I'm one of those bitches that you're gonna be watching and I'm gonna be like, they're gonna say this right now. They're gonna say this right now. This is gonna happen right now. That car over there. So it really surprised me. And Ferris Bueller Day Off. It's so, again, 90s movies are the freaking best. There's so, it makes you wanna like, just lay in bed and watch all the 90 movies there are. I love Ferris. He's an idiot, but I love it. And I gotta say, I was one of the dreamers that used to dream, if you will, about having a day where you just skip school and you like go on adventures and then, I don't know, set a house on fire and steal stores, and then you come back home and your parents are like, how was your day? And then the main character just answered like, oh, it was fun. Well, I guess that's my cue to end this video before I start compromising myself on camera.
Then, I don't know, set a house on fire.
If you want a part 2 of this, let me know, because this is literally 1/5 of the list. And I don't think I'm gonna make a 20-hour video of me talking about this, but hey, maybe parts. Parts will be fun, right? Like, just like a movie. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, I think my kidney hurt from this one. Why my kidney? No idea, but it's true.